Respect one another, Lord God, that we would focus, that we would do things that uplift the residents of Flint, Father God, and we just thank you that as we travel back to our respective locations, that you keep us safe and no hurt, harm, or danger will come our way. In Jesus' name we pray, amen.
Please proceed, Mr. Mays.
Madam Chair, all around the country in meetings, before you start the business, the opportunity is for members of the body, if there is any agenda changes, to have an opportunity to request or make changes or additions to the agenda. And for you to give me the floor and then say you're not going to entertain a motion that's been made properly is a little much. Now, I seen just the other day where Ms. Worthing, if it's true, I don't believe everything I read in the newspaper, Papa, but she said she was giving up her seat. But right now she's here. And I don't know what her and the other four of y'all will do when it comes to motions and a opportunity for agenda changes. Normally, y'all vote in a block. Y'all vote together. Y'all might vote together on this one. But I know as long as I'm elected to my seat, I'm gonna exercise my opportunity to put a motion on the floor. I'm gonna exercise my opportunity in the last meeting of the year that was called by y'all. Y'all got up and left the other day. We could have had this business done and I could be doing my Christmas shopping.
But I'm here to represent Councilman Eric Mays and Councilwoman Jerry Carter. What I want to say with this list of people, Councilman Eric Mays, the two top ladies, Councilwoman Jerry Carter, Councilwoman Tanya Burns Pfeiffer, Councilman Pfeiffer, my sister Beverly, all of you. Jealousy is strong. The Bible even says jealousy is cruel as a grave. So I'm telling you, this jealousy has to go. And to go through this real quick, I've been traveling with Eric for the longest. And this goes on and on and on. I sat next to his mother in court with Eric and watched the judge and the lawyers turn red because he knew just as much. And the anger of Councilwoman Lewis, Eric, if she can kill you, she would. And I'm gonna hurry up and say this to Murphy, Councilman Murphy. I don't know if it's true, I'll say allegedly. I hear you on sick leave. I worked at GM 43.6 years. If you are on sick leave, you're in trouble. Because the only way, if you could be up here on this council, is you getting paid under the table. And I know nobody's getting paid under the table. That's your insurance that you're frauding. Now let me see you put that on the resolution. Because you cannot be on sick leave. Wake up, everybody. Wake up. All right, go ahead, and Madam Clerk, go ahead.
Once again, I'd like to thank this body, but we got a serious problem. I'm here as the second ward council person, because we don't have a council person representing us over there. First of all, this council president attacked me along with Pastor Gilbert sitting right there, the Winters, and called me a lie over at Southwestern. I work for Teach Out Security, professional security company. The vice president, the vice principal of the council was walking Dr. Liddell Lewis on the other side to homes. As the principal walked in, Liddell Lewis stood back and said, "Bitch, hoe," and another word worse than that, and gave me the dirtiest look. I'm about to file a complaint against you. And I made a complaint with the school, with the same one, but the principal went on to say, "You her friend." I don't care nothing about that. Right is right. We have no representation.
Point of order.
Please hold. What is your
Rule
point?
was a 27.2. You said don't be about to be about. You cannot become argumentative with the public. Did you say be about? We heard it.
That's
Yeah.
not true.
Yeah, I heard
I
it.
didn't say anything. Nice
Yeah,
try.
you did.
Moving on. Continue, Mr. Mays.
I'll move on from there. Maybe your mind could bring this to remembrance. Mayor Neely called me. We had a long, intense conversation day before the state of the city. For 2 hours, he heard me with my frustration. Cussing and raving, that was me because nobody in our ward has no representation. I appreciate Mayor Neely for listening. So I goes to the state of the city, didn't hear nothing about the second ward and other than blight removal and demolition. On the way out, tell me I'm lying now, Vice President Candace Mashak called me. "Maurice, can I speak to you?" I stopped at Mid-Hall with all of the police there. As me and Candace entered into conversation, we were just talking about what could she do better. Pleasantries, a regular conversation. Guess what? Up walked Liddell Lewis. "Bitch." Bitch. To the place where Candace dropped her arms and walked away. You can lie and get up in that chair. That ward now is in foreclosure. Market rate houses over there, not a damn dime from the opera funds, the water, or nothing else because people believed in that lie. I never missed a vote and never ever turn my back on poor folks. And now you want to condemn Mays, Jerry Winfrey Carter, anybody else that stand up, that believe that the second ward and any other poor side, white, black, blue, green, have representation. Now, next time you do it, I will be filing charges.
This is what I'm finna say to you guys. It's very sad that you five fabulous don't give a damn about the resident. Y'all don't care about these kids. Y'all don't care about the college student. Y'all showing poor example. And then what I don't like, I was gone for a couple of while because I was sick, but I watched the whole video. Liddell and you, Worthy, y'all stay in y'all phone. Y'all supposed to be listening to the people who comes here to talk to you guys. Y'all down in y'all phone, sending text message to each other, and then y'all be on Facebook, you talk about people, then you talk about, don't call us out our name. But even Worthy, you have said a lot of BS about everybody. I don't look at color, Sister Clark. Because I have every race in my family. Y'all is pitiful, you five fabulous.
But it's more wrong that Quincy is on not sick leave, he on slick leave. And I did call your job today, and I reported it. If you can sit up here on the council seat, you can go to Volunteer HR and let them know he's sitting in this seat, but he ain't at Lyra. So slick leave ain't gonna work today. And even you tell yourself, stepping down. Why do you don't step down now? What are you waiting on? You already gone. You ain't gonna put your name on the ballot because you won't win. That's why your name's not gonna go on the ballot. Liddell, I got 300 signatures already for you. And it ain't been 2 weeks. You're a goner too, you can smile. Now you holding your head up to see what I'm saying now. Before you had your head down in your coochie. But you can hold it up now. You guys are wrong for what, yeah, I can say what I want to say. This is public speaking. Public speaking.
Miss Biggs,
Yeah.
that was inappropriate.
Okay, it's inappropriate that y'all had y'all head down for everybody that spoke.
And
Everybody that spoke. Everybody.
You know, it's funny that we got to get the business of the city done before the new year because we're on time deadlines. But what's the first item on the agenda? To get rid of Eric. So that's the most pressing thing that we have on our agenda is to get rid of Eric Mays. What Mr. Mays said was correct. In a few months, 4 short months, the majority is going to be the minority. And let me say this. May God have mercy on the souls of my enemies, because I will not.
See what I'm saying?
when I saw Mr. Davis at the school, what Mr. Davis not saying is that on his podcast, he referred to me as a bitch, a hoe, and a heifer. He was saying, we gotta get that bitch out of there. Get that heifer out of there. That hoe out of there. So when I saw Mr. Davis, I told Mr. Davis, I'm not a bitch, a hoe, or a heifer. And if you would like to hear Mr. Davis call me these things, please tune in to his podcast on December the 9th.
Point of order, Madam Chair.
Well, please stop the time. What is your time?
Ain't y'all got a resolution before us about council people acting with decorum and saying bad words, and that's what you rattling off bad words? Do it apply to you, or do we have freedom of speech to say bad words? That's what Mother them used to call it. Your decorum is whack. Trying to get back at Mr. Davis, I think you out of order. That's my point of order. You lacking decorum. Now, how you rule on that point?
Mr. Mays, your point.
You rule that I'm right or I'm wrong?
Your point of order is well accepted.
So you out of order? You gonna warn yourself?
Not at all.
I appeal the ruling of the chair. Madam Chair, the reason I appealed it, Mr. Davis, former Councilman Davis, the reason I appealed it, because here they got a resolution on me talking about my aggressive and profane language, and that I should be removed for 90 days regardless because of that. And here she up here saying the B word, the H word, all of this, which is a lack of decorum. Ain't nobody said a mumbling word. You'd have thought it was crucifixion day. So I said something, because that's called hypocritism. If she wasn't nasty for real, because she done came up to me, Mr. Davis, and whispered in my ear 2 inches away, your mama. And my mama dead. Rosie B. Mays dead. That really got under my skin outside of a meeting. Mr. Murphy had a slip of the lip, in my opinion. I'm here because I'm the 5th vote. See, they always told me the devil ain't gonna win. To keep from offending Lewis. Mr. Piper, you said a mouthful. We know.
What is your point?
I think the audience needs a reminder that there should be no shouting out.
Thank you, Ms. Worthy. So, audience, please be reminded that public speaking is now over and you can't shout out.
She called this community janky and made a little song about it, about sipping on bottled water, and our schools and our taxes were janky. This is the president of Flint City Council who's done these things.
I will say that I do have a video to share.
Eastern Standard Time, so if you didn't vote in Flint, Michigan, you just didn't vote. And this song is dedicated to you and yours. Sing it. Put your hands together. Yeah. What up, Roy? Put your hands together. Yeah. If you didn't vote, you janky. you janky, you janky. If you didn't go vote, you janky, you janky, so janky. Guess what? You janky, you janky, you janky. I said it, if you didn't go vote, you janky, you janky, you janky. Your kids gonna be janky, 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 cause you didn't vote, your kids gonna be janky, just janky, janky. Your people, just janky. Your schools, janky. Your taxes, janky. Your water, just janky. Didn't go vote, you janky, you janky, you janky. One more time, if you didn't go vote, you janky, you janky. Player, you janky. That's for you. So if you a Flint, sipping on bottled water as you watch this video, you janky. If you ain't a Flint, but you didn't tell a loved one in Flint to go vote, you janky. And I'm just gonna leave that there. So you guys have a great day. And you know
She cussed out the pastor, not one time, but twice. She called him a fake-ass pastor. And she told him shots fired. Now, to use a phrase like shots fired, is that appropriate? When we live in a city where at any given time, there could be a drive-by shooting. When I heard shots fired, I was like, oh my God, I need to be ducking in my house, getting on the floor. Somebody gonna shoot some bullets in my house? Shots fired?
You want to separate the separations. So because we
Madam Chair.
I'm just making sure that I'm hearing what's happening. Things are already separated, so there's nothing to appeal.
Madam Chair, I'm appealing her and you interrupted my motion. And my motion is going to be to keep it separate, because if I don't do that, and y'all can vote it up or down, I know you and Judy now. I move that we approve the consent agenda. I know
Mr.
what I'm
Mays,
doing.
there's no consent agenda.
Point of order.
What is your point?
Are you going to let me proceed with my motion, or do I appeal your decision, you and Judy, to interrupt me?
Mr. Mays, go.
You got to hear my motion out when I just
Mr. Mays, please cease to speak.
No, please,
Mr.
point of
Mays,
order.
the point of order has already been, Mr. Mays.
If you rule
Mr.
it, I'm
Mays, you're
appealing
out of
your
order.
ruling.
Mr. Mays, you continue to speak,
I
you'll
appeal
be
the
out of
decision
order.
of the chair that I'm out of
Mr.
order.
Mays, that's your warning.
I appeal
Because you
your
are refusing
decision.
to, according to council rules, according to council rules, if you cease
Point
talking,
of order.
Mr.
I
Mays, if you
appeal
cease
your
talking, if you cease talking when someone raises a point of order, you shall be removed according to these council rules. You're not ceasing to speak so I can acknowledge Ms. Priestley. So therefore, you have the grounds to be removed right now according to our council rules. So with that being said,
Madam Chair.
proceed, Ms. Priestley.
Yes, Madam Chair. Mr. Mays, I believe, is confused because
Point
on this
of order.
agenda,
Mr. Mays, we're in a point of order.
No, point of order.
Mr. Mays, we're in a point of
We're
order.
in an appeal. I appeal your ruling to give me a
Mr. Mays,
first
you're out of
point.
order. Mr. Mays, you're out of order. We're in a point of order. Now, if you proceed to take the floor using this point of order, you will get a warning. Thank you, Ms. Priestley.
Point of order.
Mr. Mays, what is your point?
I'm still attempting to appeal that warning.
Mr.
And your
Mays.
job is to ask, is there a second to the appeal?
Okay, so right now you are appealing your warning?
Been trying.
Okay, so that's fine.
And then, when I do a point of order, Worthing did one, Priestley did one, but when I do it, you howling at me like I'm in the kindergarten. I mean howling. I wanted to say, who the hell you think you howling at? Just disrespectful out, and I'm saying it now. Who do you think you hollering at? You let me holler at you like you were hollering at me. And then warn me because of the point of order, you was out of order because all talking should cease. I shouldn't have to say point of order 2-3 times. And I'm warning you. In regular life, don't you holler at me. Let alone in no public meeting, because my voice can be just as loud and stronger than yours. And when I get ready to protest, it's going to be something because I'm going to holler back at you. Remember, I'm telling you this thing. I don't give a doggone about getting put out. I call Metcalf up here myself before I let you holler at me with your veins popping out. Who do you think you talking to? I'm still remembering when you whispered in my ear, your mama. And I believe outside the public you talking to Maurice like that. You lied on me before. There's something wrong with you. There's something really wrong with you. Did you have a bad childhood? Something wrong with you. You bringing out the worst in all of us, and I ain't studying you. Because you ain't really seen nothing yet with me. You ain't heard nothing yet. When you hear me start talking like this and I'm sitting right, you gotta look away from you. I don't even like looking at you, and I know you ain't putting a holler in my ear. You got the wrong one.
Go ahead, Mr. Pfeiffer.
You see what chaos you guys have done tonight. And
Point of order. He's talking out of turn.
Oh, now I have the floor. Shut your mouth.
So he has the floor.
So let me clear some things up. First of all, I've been in this community doing community work for probably since I was in my early 20s. And anybody who know the work that I've been doing. And a lot of the rhetoric coming from people, and I look at them and I think about the history of the work that I have done in the community over the years, and not one time, not 2 or 3, not one time have I ever saw anybody that want to define me as a handkerchief head Negro come out and pick up a piece of paper in the community. When you look at
Request for information.
What is your? Please hold.
Beg your pardon?
Hold on. Just want to make sure that all the audience is clear and we can hear you. Proceed, Mr. Mays.
My request for information, Mr. Murphy, I cleaned up from Carpenter Road to Stewart, and I call you that so I can show you myself, can't I? You say you can't know you. Didn't you ask, could anybody show you anybody who called you a handkerchief head Negro and picked up some paper?
Proceed, Mr. Murphy.
Thank you so much. When you go back and you do your homework of Councilman Murphy, who they have tried to define as a handkerchief head Negro, I've helped Black, African American, low income, poor mothers and fathers and senior citizens and people and all in the community. So to sit up here and act like I only help white folks or I only deal with white folks is absurd. And then to sit up here and use this platform and try to define me as that, you don't know me. And I'm not going to take my time and make you know me, because you don't need to know me if you don't know me. And you know for years, Councilman Murphy been helping Black African American people for years around the community, help them get roofs on their house, fix their houses, put ramps on their house, paint their house, fix their yards up, clean their yards up. You go find somebody else who have done the work and put in the time and the effort that I put in this community, helping Black African American people, and for you to sit up there and define me and put some t-shirts on and put my name on there and say my name like that, how dare you? And let me stop right, let me pause right there.
Request for information.
I want to talk about
request for information.
What is your request, Mr. Mayor?
Who created them T-shirts and put them on? Did you? If y'all accusing me of that, what you talking about?
Proceed, Mr. Murphy.
How dare you call me a handkerchief head Negro as if I ain't been helping my peoples. I done helped more black folks than I have white folks. But I represent white and black people. And if some white folks want to come help me, if some black folks want to come help me, if some straight folks, some disabled people want to come help me, they have every right to come help move this city forward and work in this community like anybody else. And I have embraced all people, and I will continue to embrace all people. And then to turn around and say that I'm taking a lawnmower and charging people to get paid for it, that's why all I'm asking, because I don't play both sides, and I ain't trying to be all up in somebody's face or trying to be cool with somebody. I'm just saying from now on, just please do not come up to me and talk to me about nothing. I don't want to talk about nothing but the city.
Request for information.
What is your request, Mr. Mays?
Mr. Murphy, do you have the lawnmower?
Proceed, Mr. Murphy.
Listen, I've been cutting grass, doing vacant lots, cutting Dewey Park, cutting Jefferson School, cutting a whole bunch of vacant lots throughout the whole community, all over the place for years, way before I became on city council, and I'm going to continue to do it.
Mr. Murphy.
And if you go find somebody that you stand...
Please, hold on.
Warning.
What is your request?
My request for information, Mr. Murphy, we talking about the lawnmower that you've been cutting recently with that was funneled from Ashley Capital through Habitat to you. We talking about that lawnmower. Do you understand what we're asking?
Proceed, Mr. Murphy.
All I'm saying, leave me alone. Don't talk to me about nothing. Don't whisper. Don't ask me nothing. Don't ha with me at all. I ain't down with that. Leave me alone. Walk right by me and just keep going. Leave me alone. I want to be cool. I ain't trying to be down with y'all. Because y'all be on that bull crap. And I don't play both sides of the fence. And if you found somebody who you think I went and got paid to do their job, you go find them. Other than that, leave me alone and let's focus on moving this city forward. That's all I want to do. I don't want to go out to lunch with you or nothing. I'm just saying. I done sit up here and took all I could. And let y'all talk and make all these false accusations. And I ain't saying nothing.
And so, right now, we are either going to vote it up or down. So right now, we are looking to limit debate to one round of 2 minutes, and that's limited only to the maker of the appeal and chair for the rest of the evening. So just want to read that to the record again. We want the motion.
Stop delaying and get to the damn roll call.
You're out of order, and that's a warning. So we are limited to
Point of order.
What is the order?
I'm going to appeal your warning to this right.
You can't appeal during an appeal.
That's what I say, you're wrong.
You can't appeal in the middle of an appeal.
You
So,
gotta be able-
Mr. Mays, you do not have the floor. So we are going to vote on with no debate, limit debate to one round of 2 minutes, limited only to the mayor. What is your point?
You can't vote to change that rule.
Mr. Mays, we already discussed this, thank you.
And you
So,
and your
Mr. Mays, you don't have the floor, and you are out of order. Mr. Mays, you are being disorderly, you keep interrupting the chair, when the chair is trying to chair. You don't have the floor, and you are out of order. Mr. Mays, you are being disorderly, you keep interrupting the chair, when the chair is trying to chair. So you are asked to be removed from this meeting. You are removed from this meeting. So you are disorderly. And you are allowing the chair to chair. So Mr. Mays, according to the you are removed from this meeting. Any person that says, in this meeting will be a violation of the Flint City Code section 3110, disorderly conduct, assault and battery, and disorderly person, and will be subject to arrest for misdemeanor. Any person who prevents the peaceful and orderly conduct of any meeting will be given one order, and the city will be disrupting the meeting, and the individual will be subject to arrest. Violators shall be removed from the meeting. Mr. Mays has violated the disorderly person subsection. So therefore, Mr. Mays is already receiving the warning, and according to the subsection, this is his second warning, and he is to be removed from this meeting. So I am asking for the appropriate official. Now, we will go to the point of order that we heard. So, what's the next point of order? Okay, so what about that
Point of order, Madam Chair, you are ordered out of order, and you need to remove yourself. Oh, you said right? We call that the attitude.
Madam Clerk, roll call for a 5-minute recess. We're in the middle of the roll call. Mr. Mayor, you are to be removed. Roll call.
Anybody else who can appeal a decision of the chair. This ain't a dictatorship. It ain't a tyranny. You ain't Hitler.
Mr. Mayor, you don't have the floor. So roll call, Madam Clerk.
appealing your decision.
Roll call, Madam Clerk. Order in the chambers. Roll call, Madam Clerk.
Madam Chair, point of order.
We're in a roll call.
Madam Chair, you have point of order before.
We
You
have
had objection.
and we identified the point of order. We let you
Madam
speak.
Chair.
So now we're going to the roll call. Ms. Moore, you don't have a
Point of
order.
order.
We do.
Point of order. Point of order. Point of order. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Roll call, Madam
Point
Clerk.
of order.
Roll call, Madam Clerk.
Point of order. You need to remove yourself. It's statement, you must stop. We cannot get into the roll call because we had all said there was objection. You still have point of orders on the floor. You had it not yet acknowledged. Right. You had to acknowledge those. And there were objections.
The chair
There were
acknowledged.
objections. Listen, listen.
Madam Chair will listen, but I did. And so therefore, we can't do this point of order and then there's no roll call.
They need to, I hope these residents see this because you are out of control.
Me too.
You
I really
have
do.
to acknowledge.
Roll call, Madam Chair, for our 5-minute recess. Roll call.
Remove yourself.
Yes.
They don't want to remove yourself.
No.
Yes.
She's gonna jump on you, Mr. Murphy. She's gonna jump on you, Mr. Murphy. Our third ward.
Ms. Priestley?
Somebody get arrested. What you gonna do?
Ms. Murphy Carter?
No.
The vote is 4 yes, 5 no.
The vote is 4 yes, 5 no. The recess has been denied. So, do we have another point of order?
Remove yourself.
Okay, so let's go ahead and move on to where we were. So we were in the process of removing Mr. Mays for being disorderly. According to the disorderly person subsection, according to the disorderly person subsection, Mr. Mays is being removed from this meeting for persistently removing. Point of order. According to the disorderly person subsection. What is your point? I hear you. What is your point?
The decision of the chair is under debate, or under appeal.
Denied, because according to the reading of the Australian City Code subsection, it states, you don't have the floor, Ms. Byrne, that's your
What
right.
you're doing, Madam Chair.
That's your warning. According to our rules,
I appeal the decision of the chair.
that's fine. Any person that persists,
Point of order, it's your job to ask for a second.
we're in the court. We still have an appeal. You can't appeal no appeal.
This you ain't
We're on
supposed to
appeal.
You run
We're on
wrong.
Mr. Murphy's appeal. So you're wrong.
No,
So
you're wrong.
You didn't do you no damn good. You already caused it. You already caused it. You caused it already when you went at the fight. You caused it already when you went at the fight. You caused it already when you went at the fight. You did. You was working. You worked before you came in here. You worked before you went in. You worked.
You
All right, so we're going to go ahead and proceed with council business. The next thing that we were going to vote on was limiting debate to one round of 2 minutes, limited only to the maker of the appeal and the chair for the rest of the evening. Roll call, Madam Clerk. She received one warning and she persisted to be argumentative with the chair. So therefore, Rule 3110 is inactive, which states that any person that persists in disrupting this meeting will be in violation of Flint City Code Section 3110, disorderly conduct, assault and battery, and disorderly persons, and will be subject to arrest for misdemeanor. Any person who prevents the peaceful and orderly conduct of any meeting will be given one warning. If they persist in disrupting the meeting, that individual will be subject to arrest and violators shall be removed from the meeting. I asked the participant in the audience to be in order. She continued to speak out. I gave her a warning. Then she continued to speak out again. So that was her second warning. According to Disorderly Person City Code subsection, that constitutes a rationale for the chair to maintain order, which is established by our rules, so therefore she is removed from this meeting. So with that being said,
According to the Open Meeting Act, I have a right to be here. Yes, she does. Okay. And who told you I had to leave, Mr. Van Dam? Where's your warrant? Where's your cite the warrant? Cite the warrant. Cite the warrant. What time you show up on the thing, man? Because I'm going to call my
Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter.
so council will stand at ease. Thank you. So we're going to vote for it. Roll call, Madam Clerk, to pass Resolution 230448.1.
Ms. Priestley?
Yes.
Ms. Winfrey Carter?
No.
Ms. Burns?
No.
Ms. Mashat?
Yes.
Mr. Pfeiffer?
I abstain because I will not vote for the public lynching of a city councilman.
Ms. Worther?
Yes.
Ms. Lewis?
Yes.
Mr. Murphy?
Yes.
Vote is 5 yes, 2 no, 1 abstention.
The vote is 5 yes, 2 no, 1 abstention. Resolution 230448.1 passes.
Madam Chair,
Ms. Priestley.
I can make a motion to approve 230427.